Hi everybody, good afternoon. This is Traveling with Mel and Alex. Okay, so here's the story. So everybody remembers that we were in the Astrovan, and then recently, as in the last video we had up, we got a smaller bus. Okay, so the more we thought about it, the more we said the bus is a little too small. So we got another bus we recently just traded for. As of yesterday, so we actually got a really good deal on it. If everybody remembers Felix with the cowboy hat, we got it from him. So now we got a bigger bus. So I wanted to show y'all what it looks like. What it looks like now before we start building on it, which we'll start building on it here in probably just a few days. And I'll show y'all everything, what we're going to do even to the outside. So, here we go. I'll bring you over here. Okay, so this is a shuttle bus, okay? Now, I will show y'all the front here in a minute. This is a shuttle bus that came from a church because it still has the church's name on the front. Just actually found that out earlier today. So I'll show you that. Okay, so here's the bus. And then here's that side, if y'all can see. I have to walk down that through the weeds. Okay. Sorry guys if I'm a little shaky. Okay, so here's this side. If y'all look, there's all kinds of little spots. It's just where they had like little holes and somebody patched them. But they didn't do a very good job. If you actually feel it, it's rough. You can really feel it. They did not even sand it out fully. Don't even know why. If you could actually look right here, there was even the name of the church right here, because I can still see part of it. Y'all can't probably see because the camera. But this is a 4-window bus. It does got a handicap lift here. So we still got the doors, which are going to stay there. It's going to be opened up and used for other stuff. I will show you that in the inside. Oh, but guess what else? When we got this bus, it normally would have the bus doors on it, but they already got removed. It already had a regular house door on it. We have the keys, it locks everything. So now we got a full nice house door with double pane window in here. Okay, so that's going to be nice and wonderful. This is the front of the bus. Oh look, that's the sun, sorry. That's the name of the church. So now we didn't specifically get it from a church. Like I said, we got it from Felix. So, so here's the name of the church. And then this is the other side going down. There's the driver's side. I will take y'all inside. As you can tell, he's got other buses here. And his other buses are for sale, completely built out. So, if anybody's looking for one, hit him up with one. So, what's going on in here? Okay. So, here, let me set water down. Okay. So, this down here is like the little molding threshold where the door goes on. Well, somebody did not put it here right. They put it the wrong way, so it's actually leaning in, and it should be leaning out. So it does make a difference when you go to step up there. So we're just going to fix that little thing, and then it'll be good to go. Take you up in here. Okay, so the driver compartment, as you can tell, it's all really good shape. And like most buses, it normally has a big doghouse. This one has a skinnier, flatter doghouse, which is actually better. So for us, here's up front. They still have the medical stuff right here. As of right now, there is a refrigerator freezer here. It will be taken out. But there was a cabinet. Don't know who done this, but somebody did not even do this cabinet right. Okay, if you look, there's some screws all in the back. They screwed it to the back of that. But then down here, somebody glued it to the top of the fridge. Clearly, they did not know what they were doing. Guess they were trying to make it where it didn't go anywhere, but I still never glued it. The screws would hold it fine. Not that I would have put it like that. It just looks odd. So, this was already in here too. Okay, I'll step back here. So, this was already in it too. Somebody was using this as a counter for to cook off of. And I'll explain here in a minute. So, it did also come with a inverter down here. It's a bigger inverter than what we already have. So, don't know what it is yet. How big it is, because I can't find the numbers on it nowhere. So I'm not sure. If y'all know where it might be on there, let me know. Okay, so we have inverter. It works fine. There ain't no solar on the roof, but the inverter is actually hooked to this battery. The battery's hooked. Everything's all hooked up, and it actually works. The refrigerator's working condition. Inverter works. Battery works. It's all perfect. But we already got a battery. Already got an inverter. Now, the refrigerator is going to come out. So, here's the. Still has the. This is the handicap lift. We are going to take it out. So, we want to take it out because it's just taking up space. So, here's the back. There was some other seats in here. We already took them out. We were going to keep this seat, but we decided it's going to be taken out. Here's the back. There was 2 twin-size beds in here. One that went on top of these brackets. Now, these brackets is the original brackets that the seats were mounted on in this bus. Somebody just kept them and used them as a bed frame for their mattress, which it does work. But there's 2 twin size backs. We don't need a twin size, as y'all know. We got me and Mel, so we need 1 bed. So we got all that. It already had curtains in it. Some of the curtains flipped up because I was letting air in. The curtains are really good shape. We're just going to keep the curtains because we do kind of like them. So, I'm sorry if it's a little close up. But this back here, these curtains, definitely going to come down. They don't even match. Don't even like them. We'd rather stick with all the blue curtain stuff. So, those are going to come down. These pictures are going to come down too. Eventually, later on down the road, these will eventually the air conditioner will come out, but for now it will stay. Somebody had a cabinet here that's going to be removed, and it's going to be put up here, up on this wall right here up above, where this picture is actually at, because we're going to have a queen size bed that's back here. Okay, so cabinet goes up above to where anything, medicine, whatever, can go inside of it. We have a little place to put medicine. You got your bed here. Then up the top, the bed, this is 7.5 feet wide bus. So, and the queen size bed is only like 6.5 feet, about 6 feet long, something like that, in length. So, we'll actually have some extra still left. we're going to slide the foot of the bed all the way down to the wall. And then up here, we're going to make a, it's like a, sort of like a headboard, but storage bin all in one. It's going to lift up from the top. You can go all the way down. You can store extra blankets, you know, anything you want. That's what we have plans here. And then, eventually, now, not right now, but eventually, this is the reason why we said take out the seat. Because eventually, we want to put right here, because the space between the bed and these bars, we want to put up a full stand-up pantry. To where a place to put dry food and all that kind of stuff. So that's the reason why we want to take the seat out. We'll take this out. I'll still keep this, but it'll be used somewhere else. But take the seat out. So that's what we're thinking there. That will happen later on. It won't happen now. So, and then right where the doors are to the handicap lift, once the handicap lift takes out, we are going to put our toilet down here. And so we'll have our toilet here. Our toilet's going to be a little bit bigger than most people. It's because we're going to have a toilet, and it's also going to be all connected to where a toilet and a place to keep peat moss, your wood chips, whatever you use for your composting toilet. It's all going to be kept in one bin. You just lift it up, you got a little door right here, you got your peat moss, and you got your toilet. So that's what we have plans here. And then eventually we had an idea of when these doors opened up, a table on hinges popped out, and it becomes like an outside table for grilling on or something like that. But when you're traveling and you want to close the doors, it just folds up and a leg goes back in it. It's kind of a thought and a theory. Y'all can tell me what y'all think. So, up here, the driver's seat is a little too skinny for Mel, so we're going to remove it and put a driver's seat on the slider. This one does not have a slider. It just kind of rotates a little bit. It's on a swivel, which is fine, but it really needs to come off the driver steering wheel a little bit. Because as y'all know, Mel is a very big man. He's tall, and he needs leg space. So we want to back it off steering wheel so he has plenty of leg space. And over here, with one of the smaller cabinets that I showed you in the back, is going to go over here, and the door is going to be facing that direction, facing out, to where I can use it as like a spice rack, and everything like that, a place to keep little stuff when I'm cooking. And then the space over here, between the queen bed being over here and the space here, we're going to have a deep freeze, and then where we can freeze ice, and we can freeze plenty of food. We don't have to be able to go to the grocery store every 2 days or something, you know. Plenty of freezer space. We can freeze ice if we want to, ice cream, regular meat, etc. And then coming off of this side of the freezer is going to be my kitchen counter. So we come down, we'll have my kitchen counter, we'll have a regular stove that has an oven. It got given to us, so that's going to be put in here. And we come down, we'll have a counter space. Down here, we're actually going to use our ice chest for a refrigerator, but that's why we have a freezer. We're going to freeze the blocks, and we can keep down in there. That way we, you know, because we need a lot more battery bank if we're going to have a refrigerator and a freezer. So, this is where we stick with just a freezer. We need freezer more than we do refrigerator. The cooler would come refrigerator with freeze blocks, put it in it, keep it on there. So, what we're going to do is the batteries will go underneath the bottom of the counter to where the easy access, and then have the cooler up in here. to where when I need to access it, it'll be on like sliders to where it just pulls out. I can access it. That's what we have plans there. I'm not going to have, how do you put it, running water. I'm still going to stick with the whole jug system, just because I don't want to have to put all that in, and I don't really see any point in it. We're going to do a portable wash pan. I can just put it underneath the counter when I'm not using it, put it on top of the counter, wash dishes, empty it outside. I'm done. That's what we have plans. So, and I forgot to tell y'all, the end of the freezer, there's going to be a little bit of space between the freezer and the bed. About a few inches, 6 inches, something like that. Maybe a little less, maybe a little more, not sure yet. Of a little shelf to put like a little cubby for the person that's sleeping on this side of the bed. They have like a little cubby to put stuff. So that's what we're doing. We're going to put solar on the roof. We actually getting another panel, so we'll have a total of 2 panels. This is what it looks like. And y'all can tell me what y'all think. I'm very, very excited. This is going to be our home from now on. Yay! Now, there is, up here, the bars are still in the ceiling that comes in these. The bars are going to stay. We actually really like them up there. So the bars are going to stay, and plus, they can be used for whatever, but we're going to keep them in. So, I'll take y'all back down. I'll give you one last look. There is emergency windows. There's one in the back that goes out from the bottom. There's one on over here, and then there's one over there. Emergency doors. Exits. Sorry, I get tongue twisted. So, what do y'all think? There'll be curtain hangs here, as y'all can tell. That you push to the side. Okay, I'll take y'all down here. Do a good view from back here, so y'all can kind of get the general idea of how long this is, because I'm not quite sure. It's a lot longer than the last bus we showed y'all, so we're very happy with it. Okay, so, now for the outside. Okay, so as everybody remember, the Astrovan is painted up. I love to paint. I'm an artist. So, as everybody remembers, the outside of the van was painted up. One side, the desert with bright yellow, and the driver's side was painted up as the mountains. What we're going to do is, everybody knows us by that paint job, and I love it as it is. So this bus is going to be painted the same way all down it, okay? And then, so I'll have the desert scene again. We are going to change up the other side of the bus. So I'll bring y'all to that. But what do y'all think? We'll sand everything out, fix anything it is. It does need new tires on the back, not on the front. So that's it. Other than that, it's doing good. So, let y'all scroll around, tell y'all what I'm doing the other side. Okay. So, this side, sorry, the sun's probably blinding y'all a little bit. So, this side of the bus, we want to do, it's going to have a big American flag going down it on this side. And it's going to have, like the military saluting on it, like in a silhouette. And then you're going to have a silhouette of like the firefighter, police officer all saluting on it. That's what I would. And there's going to be other stuff on it, but you know, it's kind of a general base idea for y'all. I will let y'all see it when I'm completely done. It's going to be one hellacious paint job. So, and I'm going to hand paint it all. So, that's a general idea. Okay? So, to finish up with y'all here, tell me what y'all think about the bus. Now, we want to name our bus, okay? We want to get ideas from y'all out there what's going to name it. It's why I told you about the paint job. So, what do y'all think to name it? Let me know. Write me in the comments. Tell me if y'all got an idea of a good name for the bus. And we'll kind of pick from them and see if there's something that fits. Let us know. Please like and subscribe and leave any comments if y'all want to. Let us know what y'all think. And we'll get back to y'all later.